A warning from the FBI to be on the lookout for an accused gang member on the run, possibly here in the metro. He's 38-year-old Shante Craig of Georgia. His nickname, Shake. Agents say Craig is an alleged board member of the notorious Gangster Disciples. A reward of up to $10,000 has been offered for information leading to his arrest. Craig is the last remaining fugitive named in a massive indictment announced in Atlanta back in April. Some 50 people were charged, including...
Let's get a little background on what's going on with this RICO case. Craig is charged in this case with RICO conspiracy and conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute more than 500 grams of methamphetamines. With respect to the RICO conspiracy, the indictment alleges that Craig was a member of the Gangster Disciples, which the government alleges operated as a racketeering enterprise as defined by the law. During the time period relevant to this case, Craig allegedly held the rank of board member within the Gangster Disciples, a high-ranking position of national and regional authority, subordinate only to the chairman. It's not a game no more, man. It is not a game no more. Ain't no more that pat on the wrist type stuff. No, they trying to get rid of y'all. They calling y'all terrorists and stuff like that now. No, come on, man. Whenever you call a man a terrorist, and I'm talking about he was born in the state, no, something ain't right about that, bruh. Something ain't right about that. That's telling you something, man. Leave that lifestyle alone, because it ain't gonna do nothing but send you to the penitentiary, or it's gonna send you to your grave. I'm telling you. They keep showing us what's going on.
Dozens of gang members are now serving life without parole after an expansive federal investigation that lasted nearly a decade.
Caitlin Ross talked exclusively to the prosecutor and acting U.S. attorney for the Northern District of Georgia about how they secured the sentences.
The investigation started in 2013. The indictments came down in 2016. And just now, the last of the Gangster Disciple leadership in Atlanta was sentenced to life plus 10 years.
They've hurt a lot of individuals. A lot of people have suffered and died at their hands.
Acting U.S. Attorney Kurt Erskine says members of the Gangster Disciples terrorized this community for decades.
Incredibly well-organized gang with leadership and a hierarchy and rules of engagement.
The gang was started in the 60s in Chicago and has members in at least 25 states. The FBI worked with the U.S. Attorney's Office to bring down 38 members in leadership here in Atlanta.
There were people who lived in this community who were afraid to go about their daily lives because of this gang's violence.
Ryan Buchanan prosecuted the case and says a lot of local murders that happened in Metro Atlanta were eventually tied back to the gang. He said the violence against children is particularly hard to deal with.
So what I think that the public may not see at times is the effort and quite simply the courage that it takes for the victims to come forward.
Tonight at 6, they explain how they got members of the gang to testify against each other to secure convictions.
Man, did you hear what that lady just said, man? She said they sentenced dozens of them to life in prison. I mean, the impact of all these men going to prison for life, the impact of their children not being around their father, the impact of the women that's going to be missing the men that was, taking care of business and stuff like that. But not only that, we got to look at the other side too, y'all. We got to look at the impact of what they was doing in the community. You know what I'm saying? We got to look at that impact too. You know what I mean? And as you can see in this video right here, I'm finna show y'all, you know what I'm saying, that they was doing community work and stuff like that. So let's look at this. Check this out.
More shocking in all of this, The U.S. Attorney says the gang frequently uses nonprofits to appear legitimate. Valerie Hoff now digging deeper into the investigation. Val?
Jeff, prosecutors say the Gangster disciples ran a charity program called Growth and Development that served the community in various ways. This is YouTube video of members doing a community cleanup project in DeKalb County. And there's also video of them feeding the homeless and visiting teens in youth detention. DeKalb County has had a particularly hard time with gang activity in recent years, and that county's DA told me he thinks the charity projects were meant to draw the youth into the organization with their parents' approval.
They have money, they have authority, they have power, and then beyond that, it's pretty easy. The Gangster disciples have figured out it's pretty easy to get beyond parents, because what you have when you get beyond parents, the device is growth and development.
Now, one of those arrested yesterday and accused of being an enforcer for the Gangster disciples is 43-year-old Kevin Clayton of Lithonia. He's also an aspiring rapper who started a charity called Better Communities and Families. His fiancée says he is still in jail, but she's hoping to get him out on bond Monday and that his charity is legitimate. Now, the indictment accuses the alleged gang members and others of trying to extort money as well from a rapper identified as RR. Sources tell me that rapper is Rick Ross of Atlanta. The case has a lot of interesting characters. It's going to take some time for all those nearly 50 defendants to get their day in court.
All of this news very unsettling, very, very unsettling. Thank you, Valerie.
Now, as you can see, they was trying to do their thing. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, they was trying to give back to the community and do the right things in the community, right? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, they still, according to the reports and according to what the news reports is coming out with and what the government is saying, that they was doing a lot of illegal things. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with drugs and, murders and shootings and, home invasions and, what I'm saying? All this old type of stuff. This is what the government is saying and reporting on these brothers, right? And so you got to understand something, y'all, regardless of what you try to do. And I'm speaking to the hustlers and the gangsters right now. Regardless of what you try to do, if you attach anything illegal to it, it's over with. It's muddy. It is muddy. I don't care how clean you trying to clean something. If you attach anything illegal to it, it's muddy. It's over. It's right in our face. They got the nonprofit growth and development. Okay, they showing what they doing. But when that illegal stuff get attached to it, it's over with. You can't hide up under that umbrella of nonprofit and all that old type of stuff. No, we doing a legal bit nonprofit for the kids. Okay, yeah, thank you for doing that. But we got you on camera shooting that old boy and them down the block, allegedly. We got you selling, work in them buildings over there, allegedly. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta understand something, man. Like this, it done changed, man. You can't hide up under that umbrella no more. That's over with. The best thing a gangster can do right now is get legit. Get legit. It's a lot of money out here and you can get legit. It don't pay no more to be in the streets. The technology done changed. You can't do crimes like you used to back in the day. They gonna see you. They gonna see the car. They gonna see the clothes you got on. They gonna see the person you was with. Come on. I'm telling you, man, any hustlers and gangsters listening to this right now, man, look, man, leave that alone. Unless you want to go to prison. If you okay with going to prison and all that, then okay, continue doing what you're doing. But I'm telling you, it's not worth it, man. Leave that alone. Look at these boys, man, in Atlanta. Look at them. Come on, man. A lot of them probably ain't do nothing. But they is in the RICO, so they get all them football numbers. And they probably ain't did nothing but pick up a phone, drop somebody off, pick somebody up, and they getting football numbers for that. Listen to me, y'all. The game done changed. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit them notification bells. Leave y'all comments. This hood educated. not lane related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there.